Hi guys. I've been meaning to come on here and make a video, but time just wasn't making itself available. I'm gonna say that. It's been a while, I'll say. Maybe over a year actually. If I remember, I don't think I was in this place that I'm in now when I last made a video. But in any event, oh my goodness, social media has become a different kind of beast. There is now so much incentive for social media presence, basically. The opportunity to monetize in a lot of social media spaces has made itself available. So there's certain things that I've experienced myself or I've observed with other people that I thought I would talk about, especially in the creation space. Creating could be designing clothes, shoes, bags, whatever the case may be. There's a lot to talk about. So if you're ever considering collaborating with another person or with other people as a group or a team to come up with a product or to come up with a podcast or whatever it is that you are working on creatively together, there's certain things that you may need to consider that may be helpful for you in the long run. So I just want you to think about these things before you go ahead and decide to collaborate. So collaborating is great because you can find that different people come into the creative space with different ideas, and when you bring them together, bring your viewpoints together, you can really create something magical. You would be able to maybe even share responsibilities, share tasks, and divide them amongst yourself, because this can be so overwhelming between making the video, getting everything that's necessary to make a video, or when you're designing, sourcing materials, all that stuff needs you to be connected. So yeah, you would have to collaborate in some type of way. Different people come in with different skills. You might not have strong skills in one aspect of a thing, and someone else can come in with different skills, and your skills can complement each other, so that's a great thing. You're also able to have people that you are accountable to, right? So if there's a group of you, you're a team, you're accountable to each other, right? And that can be awesome. That can be so great. You're able to network, you're able to support each other behind the scenes, you're able to build relationships and connections. And just getting that additional support is always nice. Whenever you're working on anything, you may come across some challenges, some hurdles, and when you're a team, you may be able to come to a place where you can help each other out of that hurdle, because someone may come in with a different experience, someone might come in with different knowledge, and you bring those together and you're able to cross that line, that hurdle. Some of the cons that exist within the creative space is creative differences. Other people can come with conflicting ideas and viewpoints than your own, and the next thing you know, there's tensions, there's a back and forth, which can slow down the progress of any project, and it can also derail it or stop it altogether, right? There's also an equal contribution. You may feel like a certain individual is slacking, they're not contributing as much as everybody else, but they want to reap the benefits. And so that type of thing can cause frustrations, even resentment. And So you have to be mindful of things like that. And as a creative person, you may have an idea, and when you bring in other people, those people can dissolve your idea or dilute it, maybe not dissolve, but dilute your idea. And it's no longer your idea because you have taken in the contributions of all these other people who have different goals and a different vision from your own. And that alone can be a problem. When you are a group, everybody in that group has a life of their own, right? So you may find that it may be a challenge to get together. Every individual's availability may not be the same, and it can be challenging to bring each other to meet up to do certain tasks together. And going back to decision making, there are some people that are indecisive, and it can take them longer to come to a decision. And you may find that some people are waiting for that person to decide, and they are not really ready to decide, and that can slow down decisions and slow down the process. It just, so many potential conflicts can occur. You can have different ethics, communication styles, different expectations. Some people's standards are higher than other people. Some people are just, anything goes type of vibe. And, that can, bring about harm to any collaboration. So, so there's so many examples of collaborations that can go awry if you're not prepared for what goes into them. You have to be mindful that once you've gone into the partnership, you cannot go and change the terms of that partnership. So you have to protect yourself beforehand. Just like any job, when you go for an interview, you get the job, they'll give you a list of things that you have to do, some rules you have to follow, and you have to follow those things. You can't now accept the job, and once you're in the job, you start pointing out, oh, I can't do that, or this and that, right? It's not, they have, at that point, they have the right to say to you, nah, it's time for you to boogie. So it's just different. I'm so sorry, my nose, I have something going on with my sinuses, but I hope my point was heard though. You just cannot change the terms of something after the fact, so you have to prepare yourself before the fact. And I just wanted to segue into ownership, intellectual property ownership, and how you protect yourself and navigate that legal space, because there are some legalities you might have to undertake beforehand before getting into a partnership or a collaboration, because you may find yourself talking about it after the fact, and there's nothing really much you can do about it if you haven't done your due diligence beforehand. I have personally found myself in situations where may have thought I did my due diligence, but I did not fully do my due diligence. I didn't look at pros and cons. I was just excited for an opportunity, and then you jump head first, and the next thing you know, you start discovering things after that you're like, okay, that is not what I signed up for. So you need to be careful before you get into any kind of partnership, any kind of collaboration, that you are aware of the pros and cons. So on my next video, I'm going to bring you an edition where I speak about your ownership, intellectual property, and how to navigate that space. And it's been great chatting with you today. If you have any points to add, please feel free to do so in the comments below. If you have any questions, you have any experiences that you want to share, I welcome you to do that, because hey, this is the world of information sharing and all that, so feel free Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video.